This is a celebration of artistic practice that brings to light the disturbance of the peace that colonisation has had on First Nations people since the beginning. I'm Andrea Briggs. I'm a First Nations curator at the Murray Art Museum in Albury, and I am a Wiradjuri and Yorta Yorta woman, and I was born in Wiradjuri country in Narrandera, New South Wales. Giyawarra-nanha, gulbalanha, Disturbing the Peace, is a celebration of contemporary artists from many nations of this country and their contributions to the arts and to bringing truth to the forefront in these spaces. The show is somewhat designed to disturb the peace. It draws the viewer's attention to the broader disturbance of the peace that was experienced by Aboriginal people that began in 1788. It is our history and it's our reality. It was important for me to include Wiradjuri language in the title, giyawarra-nanha gulbalanha, not only as a Wiradjuri woman, but I wanted it to make a statement of decolonising and also sort of reclaiming language. For many First Nations people, art is practice of cultural survival. So this was a partnership with the National Gallery of Australia, which came about through the Regional Initiative Program. So I've been working and going through their collection for the past 2 years. And it's been an amazing opportunity to be able to see what fantastic works they have within their collection. There are 21 works from the National Gallery of Australia, alongside a key work from the Mama collection. The exhibition opens with work of Lyn Onus, influential figure in the development of First Nations artist practice in urban environments in the late 20th century. I wanted to add Lyn Onus's dingoes to the show because they represent pre-colonial times and post-colonial times. We have beautiful, playful dingoes sitting around in a pack as a family, and then you look to your right and see what represents post-colonial colonisation. I also love how Lyn Onus has used the ochre colours to paint the dogs, but also the way the dogs are situated and how he's put them all close together and playing around and sniffing each other, just as what you would see naturally, and just as they're together in closeness. Christopher Pease's work, Cow with Body Paint, is at such a large scale. What I love about Christopher Pease's painting is that he uses resin and ochre in his work, which is usually used traditionally, but he's turned it into a contemporary material and he's used it in this painting. He's collected it from his own country and then he's painted the cow, which over time has changed colour. Christopher Pease has stated that, even though the European settlers introduced the cow into Australia, the animal still belongs to the land and thus represents part of the Indigenous culture, which I thought was really interesting and special. These etchings by Wiradjuri artist Uncle Roy Kennedy, who's no longer with us, they represent his life and memories on the police paddock and also his mother's memories on Warrangesda Mission in Dowling Point, New South Wales. Many people, including myself, will be fond of these etchings as my own grandmother and great-grandmother were born on Warrangesda Mission. These missions were often set up by churches or religious individuals to house Aboriginal people and convert them to Christianity and prepare them for menial jobs. People were separated from their families and were also not allowed to speak their language, continue their cultural practice, or pass them on to their children. But also freedom of movement was no longer allowed. In Vernon Arke's work, Tall Man, which is central to this exhibition, it's a 4-channel video and it weaves together anonymous media and mobile footage relating to the riots that erupted at Palm Island in 2004, which was sparked by the death of Morangi Dumaji from injuries that he received while he was in police custody. Lex Wooten, who was featured in this video, and the company work Tall Man, was seen by his community as a strong leader who stood tall and spoke up, but was later charged with inciting riot. It was really important for me to include this in this exhibition as it speaks to the ongoing deaths in custody and institutional racism that many Aboriginal people face. Another work of Vernon Arke is If I Was White, which is a series of statements beginning with "if I was white" and combines humorous and ironic propositions with confronting and tragic ones. Also that was included in this exhibition, which is part of the Mama collection, is Wiradjuri artist Karla Dickens' Pound for Pound 9. So this represents the Jimmy Sharman boxing troupe that used to travel around to regional areas of Australia where they would call out a round or two for a pound or two and people would come in and fight. A lot of Aboriginal people entered into these competitions. My own grandfather was one of those people as it used to visit Narangba, New South Wales. The glove stands skywards, perhaps as an indicator of survival and black pride. I hope that people sit with this exhibition, spend time with each work and really grasp what each artist and their stories that they're trying to portray or tell. It's been an honour to be able to work with the NGA and curate such amazing works by amazing, incredible artists. The artistry in this exhibition, the way people have used different techniques to tell their stories, which all have strong messages in each individual work. I'm so grateful that I've been able to share these works with the Albury community and the broader public.